excited to share with you. I have a referral link. If you don't have it already, it's an app where you can stream on LinkedIn, YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, your Facebook page, your Facebook group. You can stream in multiple places. And I'm on the phone on TikTok, but I'm streaming in on my desktop or laptop on many platforms at one time. So you want to use the strategy. It works. I'm already live. Might as well be live in multiple places, right? So if you want my referral link, put referral in the chat. I'll send you my referral link. It doesn't cost you anything, baby, for me to give you this referral link. So we're going to use that Service Plus button. So just DM me the word referral. I'll just send you the details. And if it's something you want, great. When I tell you it's a lifesaver, that way you don't have to create content over here, over here, over here. You can just create it one time on the live and just show up. Yes, Miss Tasha is in the building. Miss Tasha is on my YouTube channel in the building. You can just show up because you're already doing it. Why am I going to go live on Facebook, go live on YouTube, go live on Instagram, go live on TikTok, when I can use an app that I can stream on all of them? That's the smart way to do it. Yes. So put the word referral in the chat. I'll send you my link right after this live. I got you. I got you. I got you. Grand Rising! Grand Rising to you too. Good to see your beautiful face. I'm so excited that you are here. So we're going to talk all things sales and marketing strategies. A lot of people are afraid to ask for the sale. And so I'm going to give you some ways that you can ask for the sale, especially in the fourth quarter. You do not want to leave it up to chance. You want to ask for the sale. You do not want to rely on the content, get in front of everybody. You want to make the connections and ask, my nose is itching, and ask for the sale. Okay, hold on. Yes. And ask for the sale. So you definitely want to make sure you are asking, especially in fourth quarter. Everyone knows that you make more money, or you can make more money in fourth quarter if you're doing it correctly. And so I want to make sure that you are definitely asking every single person. You can write this down. If you have a business, put the word business in the chat, just so I know who I'm talking to, and it helps me out, when I'm teaching and training like this. And I actually been doing this for years. So I'm not new to this. I'm true to this. I'm a business coach and speaker in real life, not just on social media. This is a way that I leverage social media. And so if you're not doing it, I strongly suggest you start doing it. It's going to help you out a lot. So you want more eyeballs, more visibility, more customers, more clients. You want to make sure you're showing up on the live. Live attract followers, okay? That way you can get your message out, your product, your service, your opportunity. I'm excited for you in fourth quarter. Peggy is in the building. Hey, Peggy, how you doing? And so I just want to make sure that I put this in my stories as well. And so that's another little hack right there if you're not familiar. So when you go live in your feed, you want to share this also to your stories. And so when you share it to your stories and people are going through the stories, it brings them to the live. Okay, I'm sure you guys knew that on Facebook, right? Yes or yes? Or is that something new for you? And so that's what I'm just making sure that it's also in my stories. And I have several groups. It's also being streamed in my groups. I know, right? You might as well maximize your time, baby. I am good in maximizing my time. I want to maximize my time. I'm not going to be up here all day. And then, of course, when you put it in the feed on Facebook, I'm on Instagram as well. When you put it on the feed, you want to make sure you do the ampersand and highlight. When you do the ampersand and highlight, it's going to highlight some people that you are live. And that's on Facebook. On Instagram, when you first go on Instagram, it's just going to start showing your followers, friends, and then it's going to push it out to people who don't know you. And the goal for me is always to be in front of people who don't know me. Yes, that's always the goal, because the people that are going to help you become super successful, you haven't met them yet. Say, Business Coach Jerusha said, the people that are going to help you become super successful, you haven't met them yet. And so that's why we show up, so we can meet new people. That's why we show up, so we can attract new people. That's why we show up, so we can make connections with new people. And so if you are not networking and connected with new people, you're doing it wrong. You're doing it wrong. Okay. So even though my background is in corporate America, like a lot of you, I'm going to walk on a treadmill. I'm going to be walking and talking. We got to get 10,000 steps in. So the best way to do it is for me to multitask. And so I teach you how to do that too. In my ebook, I show you how to build your business in 1 power hour, and it's multitasking. And so I already want to be healthy and wealthy, right? So we're going to walk on the treadmill and I'm going to teach at the same time. So if you're not following me, you might want to follow. I share actionable business tips, tools, hacks, strategies, marketing, branding, upselling, everything you need to really take advantage of this tool. Social media is a tool. Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, LinkedIn, Lemonade, Blue Sky are all tools. We use tools just like you use the microwave, it's a tool. You drive your car, it's a tool. Money is a tool. Social media is a tool. We use tools. So if you have a business, put the word business in the chat so I can recognize you. Yes, we don't hate over here. We love on you over here. The Pretty People Incorporated, we love on you. We crown our kings and queens. So yes, if you have a business, put the word business in the chat. Woo, woo. Nicole has a business. Yes, good to see you, Nicole. Nicole has a business. Good to see your beautiful face. Charles have a business. Yes, let me know in the chat if you have a business so I can celebrate you, because you never know who's watching and need your services, right? So you want to put the word business so they can check you out. I want to spread the love, baby. It's so much room at the top. It's the bottom that's overcrowded. And so the good news is I like celebrating other entrepreneurs because I don't want what God has for you. I only want what he got for me. So I want to put you on spotlight. So yes, let's go. LDR is in the building. So if you don't know, we're going to talk about asking for the sale on social media. It's great that you're putting out content. Hey, Yvonne is in the building. You got to get your daily heart me right there. You see that orange? This is on TikTok. You got to get your daily heart me. That way we know, yes, that you're paying attention. Get your daily heart me and tap the screen. That's how you show the love on TikTok. You got to definitely double tap that screen. So my first goal is 5,000. My first love goal is 5,000. My first goal is 5,000. Thank you for your daily heart me. Thank you for the daily heart me. For every daily heart me, I do 25 crunches. Okay. So the goal is I got to do 300. So yes, for every daily heart me, I do 25 crunches. So Yvonne is in the building. Thank you so much for that daily heart me. Heart me up. Heart me up. Do me a favor. Hold my nose down. Share this out to 10 of your besties. Hold it down. Share it out to 10 of your besties, okay? Now, share 10 of your besties. You got to go. Share it. So this is how we do this. First of all, let me say thank you so much for showing up. I am live every morning walking and talking, or I'm outside walking or riding a bike or hula hooping, but exercising. So we want to make sure we get our exercise in. And so that's where I go live. So I teach you how you can do all the things. You just got to multitask. And so this is how I do it. So here we go. Let's talk about asking for the sale, because so many of you are putting out content, but you're not asking for the sale. You're just posting your life away and you're not understanding why people are not purchasing, mainly because you didn't ask. You know, sometimes you have to ask for the sale. Are there people who go ahead and purchase my follow-up and overcoming objection bundle? Yes. Are there people that click the L words, the LINK words, and they just get and see what you have and purchase? Yes. But let me tell you what works even better. Making connections, networking, talking to people. Can you believe it that we still can talk to people even though we're on social media? And so that's what's missing. You want to humanize social media. I don't know what happened just now. You want to humanize social media. And most people are afraid to do that. And so we want to make sure that you're getting to know people, you're networking with the right people, and you are asking for the sale. I'm so excited for fourth quarter. That's why you could do so well in fourth quarter. But you got to take advantage of this time right now. So I'm going to give you what to say, conversation starters, how to break the ice, all the things. I'm going to do it for you. No worries. Thank you so much. I appreciate the love. If you're on Bookface, you can give me some stars. You could double tap that screen. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Is it Starlight? Starlight is in the building. Is that right? Yes, Starlight is in the building. So pretty people, let's talk about how to actually ask. ASK, write that down. I need a great note taker. Who's a great note taker? I need a great note taker. Write that down. When you're asking, you're actively seeking knowledge. Write that down. When you're asking, you're actively seeking knowledge. That's it. It's not personal. If they say no, thank you, it's personal preference. If I went around and asked every single one of you, would you like to be a kindergarten teacher? Okay. A lot of you will be like, no, I don't want to be a kindergarten teacher. No, I don't want to be a kindergarten teacher. And I'm like, why not? These are the children. The children are our future. How come you don't want to be a kindergarten teacher? And you're just like, no, that's personal preference. I'm not going to get upset because you don't want to be a kindergarten teacher. So when you're offering your product or your services and someone says, no, thank you, it's not you. It's not that your service isn't good, right? It's not that you, I don't know, look crazy or whatever. They're not interested today. It doesn't mean they're never going to be interested. Maybe they don't have enough information to make an informed decision. Maybe it's not the right time. Maybe they feel overwhelmed. You don't know the circumstances. So first of all, you got to get some tough skin because we're going to be asking for the sale. You got to get tough skin. I like to say, I used to, obviously when I had an office and we would be training every single week, I used to tell everyone, listen, you can have tough skin like a snake on the outside, but soft as a marshmallow on the inside. Okay, so keep that in mind. If you want to be a super successful entrepreneur, you got to be tough. This is not for the faint at heart. This is the real deal. That's why most people aren't successful, because they get in their feelings. Okay, I don't feel like creating content today. I don't feel like asking for the sale. I don't feel like, okay, they get in their feelings, right? Instead of sticking to the facts. We already know what works. Numbers never lie, people do. And it's already been proven years and years and years that sales is about numbers. Everybody's looking at their bottom line because it's about numbers. And so you can do this. You can learn a skill. Hey, Lakeisha, how you doing? Hey, Dolores, how you doing? Hey, Carla, how you doing? Hey, David, how you doing? Say, hey, Jerusha. Yes, my first goal is 5,000 hearts. So yes, heart me up on TT. My first goal is 5,000 hearts. Make sure you come in hot and you get your daily heart me. For every daily heart me, I do 25 crunches. The goal is 300 crunches. All right, so help your girl get rid of the fupa, baby. All right, so now I'm going to tell you ways that have worked. Like I said, I've trained thousands over the years. I've developed leaders, so I know a thing or two. And one thing I know is you don't want to feel like you're being pushy. You don't want to feel awkward, right? You don't want to feel like you're chasing people or begging people, but you do have to ask for the sale. Okay. Now, when you go to a restaurant, how many of you go to restaurants? But yes. Okay. You go every week to a restaurant. Yes. So you have money. Oh, okay. So you do have money because you go eat out every week. Every week you do this. So you have extra cash. Now, when the girl comes, she gets your entree. That's done. She comes back. She asks you, would you like a bottle of wine? You say, no, just a glass of wine. After you're eating halfway through, she comes back and she asks, okay, would you like dessert? And then you're like, oh, I don't know. Then she comes back and she asks, would you like some tea or coffee? She's constantly asking for the sale. And you don't feel any type of way when she does it, correct? Okay, so people are used to people asking for the sale. It's just how you ask. And so she didn't come to you and say, hey, would you like to buy some coffee? She didn't say it like that. Or, hey, would you like to buy some dessert? She didn't say it like that, right? She says things like, did you save some room for dessert? You see that question? That's what she'll say. Did you save some room for dessert? She's asking for the sale. And so this is a common practice. This is not new. Most people are just afraid to do it. You're letting fear get in the way of your destiny. You're letting fear get in the way of you helping somebody, you serving somebody. You're letting your own fear, right? Tandrick is in the building. Okay, your own selfishness is in the way. Because when you're selfless, you ask everybody. When you're selfless, you tell everybody. When you're selfless, you just put out the content. You build relationships because you're selfless. But when you're selfish, okay, don't get mad. It's about you. Oh, I don't want to feel like, I'm asking. I don't want to feel like, okay, it's about you again. So your question is, do I really want to help people? Am I in this to help people? Am I in this to serve people? Or am I in this just to make money? Thank you for my heart. Woo-woo. Thank you for my heart. Heart me up. Heart me up. Our first goal is 5,000 hearts. And you want to get your daily heart me. Okay, stylish soul is in the building. How you doing, gorgeous? Right? Now, because posting alone doesn't pay the bills. We all seen people posting and not making money. Okay? Posting alone does not pay the bills. Conversations do. That means asking. Conversations do. When you are conversating, you're building rapport. You're building a relationship. You're building a connection. Yes or yes. So I'm giving you real examples you can use today. I'm all about actionable business. Thank you for my heart. Woo woo. Yes, my first goal is 5,000. Heart me up to 5,000. So I'm giving you real examples you can use today. You can write it down. I need a great note taker. I need a pretty person to take notes for me on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, my group, my community, my TikTok. I need a great note taker. And if you stay to the end, I'll show you how my follow-up ebook and my bundle can help you close more sales consistently, not just in fourth quarter. But it's going down for real. This is my favorite part. It's showing you how you can do it today. First of all, write this down. Step one, you're going to start the conversation. Put this down. Write this down. Hold on. I used to be a note taker in college. Oh, well, I need you. I love a great note taker. Okay, yes. I need you in my life. I need you. She said she's a great note taker. She used to be a note taker in college. Baby, she is my papers. Okay. Number one, you're going to start conversations. I'm streaming in multiple places. Okay. So I'm over here. You're going to, number one, start conversations. This is the part that scares most people. Either you want it or you don't. You have to ask yourself, how bad do I want it? Do I want to crush fourth quarter? Am I willing to do whatever's necessary? Do I want to win? Write this down. WIN. Whatever is necessary. You got to ask yourself, am I willing to win? To do whatever is necessary. WIN. Write that down in the chat for me. I appreciate you. Something, Tara, something too much. How you doing, gorgeous? Good to see you. You don't start with a pitch. You start with connection. That's the first thing. You don't want to start with a pitch. You got this pitch. Now you can learn a script because I'm a script person, but the script can start like a conversation. Okay. You don't want to sound like a used salesperson. You want to just relax. Relax. Like my son say, be easy. Be easy. That's all you have to do. I have teenage boys. Hashtag mama boys. Well, one's a young man now. Okay. My son is a senior. So here are some easy, I would say easy or simple. Let me change the word. Here are some simple conversation starters that will work in the comments and in the DMs. Okay. Because simple doesn't always mean easy. This is a simple process that anybody can learn. So here are some simple openers, conversation starters. So someone likes your content. Someone engages with your content, interacts, whatever word you want to use with your content. Now you can ask, I typically love on their page first before I ask for the sale. Okay. Before I do any offering, I want to show them that I took the time. I went to their page. I loved on their page 2 or 3 pieces of their content, the likes, the shares, the commenting. I do all of that first, mainly to get their attention. Okay. So if you go to someone's page and you're commenting 2 or 3 different pieces of their content, right? They're going to notice you. They're like, oh, this person likes my stuff. They're going to notice your name. So you want to be seen. You want to be visible. So you're going to do that. Now, what I do is once I do that, say they liked my content or they're in my live or they're following me, I go to the deals. The money is made in Messenger. And I say, hey, Latanya, thanks for engaging on my content or thanks for engaging on my post. Because I'm a business coach and I teach people how to build their business using social media through sales and marketing strategies, I'm going to say and ask a question leading to my offer. Make sense? So I'm going to say something along the lines of, are you currently building a business online or just having fun? Question mark. Are you currently building a business online or you're just curious? Question mark. I'm going to ask a question that leads to my offer. So, hey, Latasha, thanks for engaging with my post. Are you currently building an online business or are you on here for fun? Question mark. Thank you for joining the team. Thank you for joining the team. I appreciate you for getting your daily heart meeting. I think I'm just better asking offline, face-to-face. Me too. That's where I started. See, I started offline. I became a part of the top 1% of this company for years. My first home-based business, because I'm good at asking questions face-to-face. So what I've done is I've taken those same skills. Now I just transfer them to meeting people online and asking those same questions in the DMs. Okay. So I'm good at face-to-face too. And so I understand because there's a connection face-to-face, right? There's energy, but you can feel my energy also through the screen. Energy is transferable and energy is contagious, baby. You can't come around me and not get excited. You can't come around me and not want to move forward. You can't. You can't come around me and not scale your business. It's impossible. Like attracts like, baby. So yes, I understand. Yes, I love connection. Yes, most people are afraid of connections, but that's where the money is. That's where the cash is. It's in the connection. You feel something when you like somebody. You feel something. You want to support them. You feel something. That's the connection. It's easy for you to buy from somebody you feel a connection with, or you just like them. You like their content. You like their vibe. That's a feeling. So that's what you're trying to do online. So by you going to her page, loving on her page, going down in the DMs, and you get to ask a question. Hey, Art and Soul, thanks for engaging on my content. Thanks for being on my live. Are you currently building a business online or are you just having fun? Yes. Who said yes? Jim said yes. You're going to answer, right? So when you reply, not everyone will see your message just because you messaged them. Let me say that. Oh, very good. Yes. Let me say this again. Not everyone will see your message just because you messaged them. Everyone doesn't check Messenger. Everyone doesn't know how to check Messenger. Everyone doesn't believe in going to Messenger and responding. So you're going to have a certain number that you're talking to every day. Numbers never lie. People do. Everyone knows sales is about numbers. So if you're talking to enough people, 10, 15, 20 in a day, you're going to have somebody talking back to you, building the connection. Okay. She said, Isma said, you're not buying the item. Okay. You're buying the person. I teach this all the time. Numbers is the game. I teach this all the time. You're always selling yourself. I'm always selling Jerusha. I'm always selling me, not my product, not my services, not my coaching. I'm selling me because I know once you fall in love with the person, it's easier to get the sale. So you're always selling yourself. Thank you for joining the team. Miss Jam Good in the building. Thank you for joining the team. Yes, double tap that screen. Our first goal of love is 5,000. Our first goal of love is 5,000. Get your daily heart meet. Every time someone gets their daily heart meet, I have to do 25 crunches. Okay? Trying to reach 300 crunches a day. Baby, it's been a challenge, but it is what it is. Thank you so much for following. We're going to get 25 unique followers doing this live. So if you're not following, you might want to go ahead and follow. If you're on my YouTube channel, go ahead and subscribe to my YouTube because that's where I really want to be. Okay? I'm in jail on Facebook. They don't show my stuff to anybody. They're trying to fix a problem that has been going on all year, but it's all good. Okay? So that's why you move forward and you stream in multiple places. That's how I'm in control. So yes, go ahead and subscribe to my YouTube if you are on my YouTube channel. Thank you for the follow. Okay, so yes, so here we go. She said, that's my coach. Thank you so much, Miss Jam Good. Okay, y'all want to follow Miss Jam Good. She's a business owner. If you have a business, put the word business. We celebrate our business owners over here. because there's so much room at the top. It's the bottom that's overcrowded. So I want to make sure I share the love. I'm not getting it. Okay. We got to grow. At the end of the day, you got to grow. YouTube is a different baby. That's a whole nother training. All right. So let's get back to the training now, because some of you are ready to write it down, right? Okay, good. So I need a great note taker over here. So you have to ask a question. If someone likes your content, another thing that you can do, still always love on their page, always acknowledge them, always. Everybody wants to feel important. Everybody wants to be seen. They want to be heard. They want to be validated. So guess what you need to do? Make them feel good. So before you go asking for the sale, go to their page, love on their page, do all the things. Then you can go down in the DMs or Messenger and start that conversations, okay? So first thing you want to do is when you go into the DMs, I'm giving you examples of what you could say. I saw you like my post. If you're in financial services, okay, I'm going to give examples. If you're in financial services, you could say, I saw you like my post about financial freedom. Are you already doing something to earn extra income? If you have an opportunity, you could say the same thing. I saw you like my post about financial freedom. Are you already doing something to earn extra income? Question mark. Notice I'm always asking questions. The best salespeople ask a lot of questions. We don't do all that talking. We let you do all the talking because you're going to talk yourself right into a sale. And so we're just going to ask the right questions. That's all we're going to do. So you got to listen. That's why we got 2 ears and 1. Put it in the chat. 1 mouth. So you want to be listening to what they say and also listening to what they don't say because they don't tell you the real truth, right? So you got to be listening real good. So you need to take a personality test. If you go online and Google personality quiz, you can take it and find out what's your personality type. It's only 4, right? Some people do the animals. Some people do the colors. I do the DISC. They all pretty much, they're the same, just different ways to do it. Everybody should go take that personality quiz so you'll know your personality. And when you start talking to people based on how they respond, you can pick up which personality they are. Make sense? Yes or yes? All right. So now, next thing you can say, if you're posting content, and all of you are posting content, right? Another thing you can say is, for me, I love connecting with ambitious women. What kind of business are you growing right now? That's a question. Because I have a tool that can help you grow even further. So my question is, write this down. When you love on her page, right? She's loved on your page. You're going to go in Messenger and you're going to say, I love connecting with ambitious women. What kind of business are you growing right now? Question mark. When I was face-to-face, she talked about being face-to-face. When I was face-to-face networking, I would walk up to strangers, which most people will never do. That's why I was a part of the top 1%. Okay. I would meet anybody. You could be next to me on the airplane. You could be walking in, Nordstrom's. You could be wherever. I am going to talk to you if you're within 3 feet of me. That's how serious I was about growing my business and being super successful for years. And so when I was face to face, I would say something similar. Excuse me, miss, let me ask you women, after you have loved on their page in the DMs, what kind of business are you? Oh, okay. Yes. So after you loved on the page, go to the DMs and ask a question. Okay. The question has to start off with like a compliment. I love connecting with ambitious women. Or I love on your page that you seem to be a great mom. You got to compliment, okay? And you have to acknowledge, not just a question. You got to do all of the things like make them feel seen. So if I went to your page, you obviously, you're in the pool with your parents and all that. I would definitely say, I love the fact that you're close with your parents. I'm close with my parents too. I lost my father October the 11th. And then I would say, what kind of business are you growing right now? You see how I put that in there? Okay. You're going to absolutely respond. First, you're going to be like, yes, I love my parents. Yes. I'm sorry to hear that your father passed. And my question was, what kind of business are you growing right now? You're going to tell me. Instant connection. So the reason you're going to the page, You're looking for something on the page that actually could bond you guys, right? There's some similarities or something you just liked. She had on an outfit that you liked or whatever. You always want to start acknowledging them by name. So I would be like, hey, Miss Jam Good, it's Jerusha. I was just on your page. I see you spend a lot of time with your parents. I would say that. I am a daddy's girl. I lost my dad October the 11th. So I love seeing that. What kind of business are you growing right now? There's no way she's not going to answer. Okay? I'm building an instant connection. Look for the authentic connection. Yes. Instantly. Most people are not going to resist. Oh, they're going to be like, yes, I'm so grateful. My parents are great. Da, 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 da. That's what I want. This is a real life story. I didn't make that up. And so it'll be a year coming up this weekend. And so whenever I see that, or that reminds me of my parents. So instantly, I love her. Instantly. I have 2 boys, #mama boys. If I go to a page and she's posting her boys, they went to the homecoming game or whatever it is, it's easy for me to make a connection. If she is a soror, if she is in a book club that I'm in, if she's from my same hometown, if she and I have the same horoscope, even though I don't believe in zodiacs. But anyway, you get the point. If I say Taurus in the building, everybody that's a Taurus is going to be like, me. It's just a connection. Is this making sense? Yes or yes? Okay. So the goal is not to rush for the sale only. The goal is to build a quick rapport where the person feels comfortable that they reply. You understand what I'm saying? Okay? Because somebody's going to do it wrong. Everything I've given you, you're going to be like, it doesn't work. You didn't listen. I'm going to make you feel good first. That is my goal. So you feel comfortable because I'm somebody on the internet. So going to your page allows me to see your personality. Going to your page allows me to see what you are about. Going to your page allows me to see, are you my peoples? Right? That's what I'm doing. I'm looking for 3 things. Write this down. Hold on. I got to see what she's saying on YouTube. I'm looking for 3 things. Hold on. Oh, I didn't want to. Okay, still 23. I'm looking for 3 things when I'm on the pages. Write this down. I need a pretty person to take notes. First of all, I need you, if you're listening to the sound of my voice, I need you to share the broadcast. Because, baby, this is why people don't grow, because they don't know what to do. And we want to tell people what to do. Hey, Chanel. Chanel is in the building. D. Russell is in the building. The Righteous One is in the building on Instagram. How you doing? Gorgeous. Good to see you. Yes, this is what we don't do a good job of. Other people, they do a very good job. We want to share knowledge that's helping everybody. Not just me, anybody that you come across and their info is good, share the broadcast, tag your business bestie, do all the things. When I come across these legal pages that I follow the most, I'm always sharing their stuff because I'm like, everybody needs to know this information. So yes, so do me a favor. If you're on TT, hold my nose down. Hello, I'm a business student. Oh, yes! Taylor is a business student. We got a business student in the building. Go ahead, Taylor. You better be a business student. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. You better do your thing. Hold down my nose and share it with 10 of your besties. Do me a favor. My first love goal is 5,000 hearts. My first love goal is 5,000 hearts. And if you have not gotten your daily heart me, please get your daily heart me. Okay. That's the goal on TT. Obviously, there's nothing to do on Instagram and Facebook. And, it's nothing to do over here but tap and share. All right. So now you understand that process. If you're going to ask her in face-to-face, I used to do this face-to-face. And I used to see short women on a scale of 1 to 10. I'm looking for the best of the best. I'm looking for the overachievers. I'm looking for the one that looks like she is the CEO. That's the one I'm looking for, right? I'm not looking for the well, I don't want to say bottom of the barrel, but you know what I mean. Like, I'm not looking for somebody that is homeless. And I'm serious about that part. You go to what's comfortable. You actually want to make sure you go above what's your comfort level. So whatever that is for you. It's easy to go talk to my cousin. Oh, that's easy. Oh, it's easy to go talk to a girlfriend from long, long time ago. We went to high school together. No, you need to challenge yourself. So on a scale of 1 to 10, you're looking for the best of the best of the best. Okay. Harvey in the building. Hey, Mr. Harvey, make sure you get your daily heart me. Our first love goal is 5,000 hearts. Now, so when you do this, you want to look for the best of the best. When I was face to face, I would say, excuse me, miss, let me ask you a quick question. Instantly, because I live in a city, baby, everybody's sharp. You go to certain places in the city, everybody look good. So you got, she's mine, she's mine. I got many pics, baby, many pics. And so I'm sharp, they're sharp, like attracts like. We end up in the same places a lot of the time. So it's easier. Good morning, team. It's easier for me to say, excuse me, miss, let me ask you a quick question. What do you do professionally? It's a compliment. I noticed you. What industry are you in? I noticed you. It's easy to do. That's face to face. So while I understand we're used to doing it face to face, because that's how most people started building their businesses and asking for the sale is face to face. Coffee meetings, conference meetings, all the things. Well, when social media blew up in a sense, now everybody's just doing it online. So same attitude, same objective, just a different formality in how you do it. So when I was face to face, it was easy. It was nothing for me to walk up and say, excuse me, miss, I noticed you. What's your profession? And people want to tell you their profession, especially if they're proud of it, especially if they've earned it. My degrees on blah, blah, blah. They want to tell you, I am a pharmacist. I am a principal. I am this. I am that. They want to tell another woman how great they are. And I'm going to applaud you. Yes, get it, girl. Get it. Okay. I want you to know that that's good. I want you to know I celebrate you. So it doesn't matter what you tell me your title is. I'm a counselor. I'm whatever. I'm going to applaud that. I'm interested. Right? So does this make sense? Yes or yes? So I can still do this face to face. If you've seen me at the park, you'll notice I can do this face to face. So I don't just talk the talk. I walk the walk, baby. Okay? I could do this in my sleep. Okay, hold on. Let's keep going. Yes, ma'am. Now, so once you do that, face to face, and guess what? The difference is, let me just tell you, it's more challenging face to face. I don't want to mislead you and think, oh, it's easier. It's more challenging because you're not behind a screen and you're not just doing words. Your personality, your look, your handbag, your hair, everything has to be in it if you're face to face. Online, I could have on shorts, booty shorts, and you wouldn't know it, right? So online, you could be in your pajamas, just talking to someone, texting. But face to face, baby, it has to look like you're successful, right? You got to clock it face to face, a little bit more energy, right? A little bit more confidence. But online, not so much. People text all the time. So now, y'all getting what I'm putting down? Okay, good. So now, I love face to face too, because it gives me a chance to, meet all these great people face to face. And so it's just a little different. Now, another thing that you can do is, and understand these are conversation starters, not just sales messages. You're actually qualifying the person, not chasing them. I'm going to qualify you because I'm looking for 3 things on your page. I'm looking to see if you're positive. I can tell by your page if you're not positive, I skirt on by. You're not my people. You're not my people. And I move out the way. Okay? I'm looking to see if you are posting. Obviously, I need you posting because I teach people how to build their business using social media. So that means you actually have to be using social media. So are you posting? The other thing that I'm looking for is your page public. If your page is private, I can't work with you because I help people build businesses and attract people for their products. So if your page is private, I can't help you. So I call it the 3 P's. Can somebody put that in the chat for me? Your page is public, you're posting, and your page is positive. Those are 3 things that I'm looking for before I leave a message. Okay? If I don't see those 3 things, I'm not leaving a message. You're probably not my people. So understand, you're qualifying the person, not chasing them. Now, someone's going to ask me how many. You're going to do 10 to 20 every day. 10 to 20 people who engage with your content. 10 to 20 different people who interact with your content. 10 to 20 people who are maybe following you or friends with you. These are people that are already in your circle. They already liked you. They already liked your content. They already followed you. Those are your people that you want to start with, okay? The reason why you're putting out new content, the reason why you're going live, you're attracting new people. You got to have new people coming in the pipeline, You got to be nurturing the people that are already there, because there's people always going down the drain. You see how that works, okay? Now, here's the second part. You're going to shift to your offer. You're going to miss the best part. Okay, double tap that screen. My first love goal is 5,000 hearts. Heart me up. Heart me up over here on TT. Heart me up. Let's go, pretty people. So yes, is this making sense to you? I just need to make sure no questions. If you have questions, I promise I'll flip back and forth so I can see your questions. Let me know if you have questions in the chat. Topaz, do me a favor. Yes, double tap that screen. And so let's share the broadcast. I don't want to be the best kept secret. More people need to learn sales and marketing strategies so they can make all the money in fourth quarter. Once you understand sales and marketing, you're not going to have a problem making money online. You're not going to have a problem making connections online. You're not going to have a problem with what to say, because you're going to be doing this so effortlessly because you know how to offer and ask for the sale. That is the biggest part of being successful, is asking for the sale. And most people just are afraid to do it. Silver Girl is in the building. How you doing? Carrie in the building. Hey, Carrie, how you doing? If you're not following, make sure you follow. If you like to learn, I like to teach. So we're talking sales and marketing strategies. And one of the strategies is asking for the sale. Let's go, pretty people. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Yes, our first heart goal is 5,000. So I appreciate the love. Thank you, ma'am. I appreciate you coming in hot. Miss Carrie coming in hot. Miss Carrie coming in hot. Thank you so much. If you have a business, put the word business so we can celebrate you. We celebrate our business owners. And yes, I'm a girl's girl. I'm also a guy's girl. So yes, thank you so much for the hearts. Yes, our first goal is 5,000 hearts. I appreciate you. Now, the second thing that you need to do once you've completed the first step, what I just gave you, the second thing is you're going to shift to your offer. Yes, Carrie. Thank you for my daily heart me. Thank you for my daily heart me. Thank you for my daily heart me. Miss Carrie, know what time it is. I love you already. Heart me up, heart me up, heart me up. Yes, ma'am. I appreciate you. So yes, so for every daily heart me, I do 25 crunches. And so yes, we got to get up 300 crunches by the day. Yep, for the day. Yes. All right, so here we go. Now you're going to shift to the offer. Okay, your fan club has completed the first stage of the glow. Okay, glow has been unlocked for all the fans. Okay, something club cheers have been unlocked for all of my fans to send and celebrate. Okay, yes. Okay, so make sure you go. It's been unlocked. Yes. Thank you so much. So that has been unlocked. The club cheers has been unlocked. So let's take advantage of that. Okay, let me share the broadcast. Hold on. Let's share the broadcast. Let me get down and dirty. Let's share the broadcast. Let's share the broadcast. Let's share the broadcast because it's going down for real. Thank you for my roses. Thank you. Do exclusive and do popular vote so we can stay on the For You page. So hit the word exclusive. It's one coin, just like the rose. And do popular vote, popular votes. So we let TT know people actually want to learn. We want to have fun and we want to make funds. Thank you for my daily heart me. Thank you for my daily heart me. I appreciate you. So we want to have fun and make funds. Yes or yes? Or is it just me? Thank you for my popular votes. Whoop, whoop. Thank you for my popular vote. I love Miss Carrie. Miss Carrie coming in hot. She know exactly what to do. All right, so lesson at hand. How you going to ask for the sale? Okay, you got to get this, Mr. Harvey. You got to ask for the sale. It's not enough just to go live. It's not enough just to put out content and post and pray and post and pray. You got to make the connections and you have to ask for the sale. So when they respond, so once you do the first part that we've already gone over and they respond and she says, oh, I'm a teacher. Or she responds and say, yes, I want to make money online. Or she responds and says, whatever question you asked, and she responds. When they respond with interest, that's your cue to move to your offer naturally. Okay. So if I ask you, right, are you leveraging and monetizing social media as much as you would like? And you say, no, I'm going to slide right in and offer my thing that solves that problem. Because it's a problem if you're on here and not making money. It's a problem if you're on here and not making sales. It's a problem if you're on here and not growing. That's a problem. And I have a solution. So once she responds, guess what? It's like playing tennis. I'm Coco, you're Serena. I hit the ball, you hit the ball back. I hit the ball, you hit the ball back. So she says, yes, I've been looking for ways to make extra money. I get to say perfect. Everything's perfect. Perfect. That's exactly what I do. I help people with sales and marketing strategies so they attract their ideal clients to sell their products. I'm going to say exactly what I do. I teach you how to build your business online through sales and marketing strategies that help you attract unlimited leads and create that income you've been looking for. I get to say what I do. She's already expressed, yes, she's been looking to make extra money. Or yes, she wants to know about digital products. Or yes, she wants to know about, building her confidence. If you're a confidence coach, right? Yes, whatever your thing is, you're going to ask a question, right, that leads to the offer. When they respond, you get to say, well, guess what? That's exactly what I do. I help people build their confidence on social media so they can attract their ideal clients. If you're a confidence coach or whatever your business is this making sense to you? And this is the key thing. Once I say I help you with simple systems and strategies, sales and marketing strategies to help you attract your ideal client. Would you like for me to send you details? You see that question again? Would you like for me to send you details? Would you like for me to send you what that looks like? Would you like for me to? Yes, see how I'm getting it in front of that person. I'm getting my offer in front of them. I'm not waiting for TikTok to do it. I'm not waiting for Facebook to do it. I'm not waiting for Instagram to do it. Baby, I see you loving on the content. I see you watching the live. I see you loving on the post. Therefore, I can make my own connection. Make sense? Yes or yes? Patsy in the building. Hey, Patsy, how you doing? Okay, TikTok says, let me make sure I'm a real person. Hold on. Let me do the puzzle. Hold on. Okay. Queen Cookie in the building. Hey, Queen Cookie. Queen Cookie in the building. Yes, how you doing? Make sure you get your daily Huntley. We're talking sales and marketing strategies and asking for the sale. So if your business bestie doesn't know how to ask for the sale, this is the training for you. Yes, I've been a business coach and speaker for years, almost 20 years at this point. So I'm not new to this. And so I share what I know for sure. Building your confidence and talking and connecting with people lead to more sales, okay? But you got to make sure that you are open to asking for the sale. When you're asking, you're actively seeking knowledge. That's all you're doing. It doesn't matter if they say no. No just means next opportunity. It doesn't matter if they say not right now, okay? That means you put them on a follow-up list, and I'm going to help you with that. If someone says not right now, maybe later, I'll look at it, you're going to follow up. 80% of your money is in the follow-up. 80% of the people that you need to close is in the follow-up. Maybe they don't purchase the first initial time you're talking to them. Maybe they respond, but they don't move forward in purchasing your offer. That's why you're going to follow up. So my follow-up ebook and my Overcoming Objections bundle helps you do that. I give you an entire year. Yes, I said a year, 365 days of follow-up scripts. What to say when you follow up, how to follow up, how often you should follow up. There's a sequence to follow up. I give you that in the follow-up ebook along with the Overcoming Objections. It's a bundle. So if you've not seen that yet, okay, well, you better probably see it. I launched it October 1st, and it's been flying off the shelf because people don't actually know how to follow up and ask for the sale. The goal is for you to follow up and ask for the sale. So I can tell you, just put bundle in the chat, the word bundle, and I'll send you details for the bundle. We're going to use the Service Plus button on TT. Put the word bundle, DM me bundle, go to my number on my profile and text the word bundle, DM me bundle. And that way you can see the follow-up ebook with a year's worth of scripts, the sequence, everything available, and how to overcome objections. So that's objection handling. So when someone says, I'm not interested, or someone says, I have to ask my husband, or someone says, this isn't the right time, or if someone says, I don't have the time, you'll know exactly what to say, okay? You can handle that objection. And most people get afraid when someone says, oh, I don't have the time, and you're like, okay, thank you. That's not right, okay? If they say, I don't have the time, you can say, I felt the same way too. I understand how you feel. I felt the same way too, because I was working a full-time job in television and my son was a preemie at the time. And I thought I didn't have time until I realized what was more important for me is time freedom with him. And then I made the time. You want to make sure you know exactly what to say to overcome that objection. And so that is the top 10 objections that are available. Nika in the building. Hey, Nika, how you doing? Leola is in the building. Okay, Leola, how you doing, gorgeous? Good to see you. Yes, we want to make sure. Yep, my first goal is 5,000 hearts. We're almost there. So double tap. If you're listening to the sound of my voice, my first love goal is 5,000 hearts. My first love goal is 5,000 hearts. Let's go, pretty people. Yes, thank you so much. I appreciate the love. We're going to share the broadcast. We got to do the popular vote just so we stay on the For You page. That's important. So we've unlocked some things. Make sure you go down here and share the love. So go to the gallery and share the love. Yes, especially if you're getting value. If you find this useful, if you find this helpful, say, yes, Tarisha, I find this helpful. Put helpful in the chat. Okay, I do this for fun and for funds. Yep. So I want to do both. I don't know about you guys. I already have to do 10,000 steps. I might as well make it fun. I might as well talk to you guys. I might as well build relationships with you guys. And I get my steps in. Yes, 10,000 steps, 10 to 15,000 a day. And I'm doing 300 crunches. I know, a lot, right? Let's go. Thank you so much. Paper Seasoning is in the building. Hey, Paper Seasoning, how you doing? All right, let me make sure you good over here. Yep, you're good over here too? Okay, good. Okay, if you're good over here, I'm good, I'm good, I'm good, I'm good. Okay, yeah, I just want to make sure everybody good. I have to look at Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, make sure everybody good. Okay, good. All right, so now, Something Must is in the building. How you doing? All right, so here we go. So now, when I say want me to send you details or would you like to see what that looks like, that's a question again. See, I'm a great question asker. And so now the person's like, yeah, send it to me. Most people don't say, no, don't send it to me. Most people don't mind if you're sending them something, okay? They're like, yeah, sure, send it to me. It doesn't mean they're going to look at it immediately. It doesn't mean they're going to purchase today. It means, yeah, send it to me. That gives you the door. The door is open, okay? It's not closed like that pastor said with the church. Close the doors. No, the door is open. So when that person says, yes, send it to me, the door is open. Boom. That's your ask without pressure. You've positioned yourself as the solution. Okay? That's all you've done. You position yourself as the solution. Most people are looking for solutions. Now, here's the thing about TT. Not so much on Facebook and Instagram and YouTube. The link is there. The LINK is already there. You can click it, grab the follow-up ebook and the Overcoming Objections, or text me. Boom. TT is a little different. TT does not allow you to put LINKs in the messenger. You can put your LINK in Messenger on Facebook and Instagram, and then on YouTube at the top. You cannot put it in Messenger on TT. So how are you going to get your web page or link or stand store or beacon to the person? Well, you're going to have to find another way, and I have that way for you, okay? And so, listen, there are many ways you can do it. First of all, you can tell the person on TT, I can just give you the link. I can text my number right now in the chat, and you text me bundle. Done. Here, you can't say numbers, your phone number on TT, right? So you have to figure out another way to get them to see your offer. So if you're anything like me, you're inside my 3-day ride, you're in my coaching programs, you already know, baby. You already know where there's a will, there's a way. This is winning season. We're going to do whatever's necessary, okay? So you can do like I just did. I can say, my phone number is on my profile. Text me the word bundle. Now, there will be some people who actually go to your profile and text you the word bundle because they want to see what it is. There are other people who are just too lazy to go out the app, press your profile, and text you. Now, at the end of the day, those are some people. If you're talking to her in Messenger, maybe, you can tell her, hey, my phone number is on my profile, or you can text her your phone number in Messenger. Okay, you can't do it publicly on TT only, but I can do it here on Facebook and Instagram and YouTube, okay? So now on TT in Messenger, how you doing, Natalie? Natalie in the building. I can say, text me the word bundle, and that way I can send it to you. Now, the reason why you want to get everybody off of social media because you don't own it. I don't own Facebook. That's why they got me in jail, okay? I reached a certain level. I was getting too much money. I was getting too much exposure. They said I did a community violation, but I still don't know what the violation is. They said I said a word, but I don't know what the word is, so I won't say the word again. Okay. So, but at any rate, right, I keep moving because I take my people off of social media in my personal database. I have an email list. Michelle is in the building. Hey, Michelle, how you doing? We're talking sales and marketing strategies and asking for the sale in fourth quarter, baby. We're asking for the sale. Thank you for my daily heart me. Thank you for my daily heart me. Whoop, whoop. Thank you for my daily heart me. Yes, our first love goal is 5,000 hearts. Our first love goal is 5,000 hearts. So love on the page, baby. Love on the page. Let us hit that 5,000. Thank you so much. I appreciate the love. Good morning, good morning, good morning. We're teaching you how to ask for the sale in fourth quarter, baby. We're not leaving nothing on the table. No crumbs on the table. We're not leaving nothing on the table. So now, once you on TT, you're going to have to find another way to get that person to see it, because a lot of times people are lazy and they don't want to go to your profile, even though you tell them to go to your profile. Like, go to my profile, hit the L word. Go to my profile, text me the word bundle. Sometimes they don't do it. Some people do it. Like, somebody did it already. That's great. That person follows instructions. That's not everybody. Sometimes they're driving and they can't do it. It's like, oh, I'll do it later. That's why it's important for you to message them and have that conversation. And this is why you have to follow up. Once they say, yes, you can send me your details. Yes, you can send me your website. Yes, you can send me your link. Once they say yes, you got to get it in front of them. So again, if you're in Messenger on TT, you can tell them to text you a keyword so that you can have that person off of social media. If they're on other platforms like Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube, same thing. You still are getting them off the platform, because I don't own it. I own my email list. The goal is to get you in my private space so you and I build our own private relationship, so you and I have our own private conversations, and I'm not dependent on the app to show you my content every time. Okay, so you will remember. This makes sense. Thank you so much. Oh, we're at 4,000. We're going to hit our love goal. Our love goal is 5,000 hearts. Heart me up, because I'm a diva, baby. Heart me up. Yes. All right, so now what you're going to do next, once you position yourself as the solution, the third step, okay, it's in front of her. Say you got your website to her. When they've seen the offer, don't hesitate to ask, okay? So I'm going to give you some phrases that work. I'm going to give you some examples of how you're going to ask once she's seen the offer. You sent your jewelry business website. You sent your makeup business website. You sent your t-shirts, lotions, potions, whatever. You sent the link, okay? Now she has it in her possessions, or at least in her inbox. She got it. This is how you're going to follow up. That's why you need the follow-up ebook and the Overcoming Objections bundle. They go hand in hand, okay? And so I put that together for you, and it's available right now in the L words or text me bundle. You can have it. No worries. I got you. QC Finest is in the building. Hey, gorgeous. How you doing? Good to see your beautiful face. Your content is funny and great. She's funny to me. All right. So now what you're going to do when you are asking for the sale and she has seen your website, you're going to say, I'd love to help you get started. Do you want me to send you the payment link? Okay. If she didn't go ahead and purchase, you want to follow up and say, okay, are you ready to say yes and get started with making money online? You're going to follow up. You have to follow up. Just sending someone information is not enough. It takes, at least for a lot of people, 5 to 12 touches before they move forward. If you have t-shirts you're selling hats, you're selling makeup, and you sent your website and they didn't purchase yet, it's your job as the CEO of your own business to what? To follow up. You don't know what happened. They could be busy. They have children. They could have a life outside of purchasing your makeup. So you have to follow up. That's what business people do. Every business owner, whether you are a Baskin Robbins or you sign up for some, I don't know, wings or whatever restaurant, they follow up. They get your email and they follow up. You'll notice that if you look at a certain piece of content that's on social media that's selling, all of a sudden you get a lot of piece of content selling the same thing. They're following up. They're staying in front of you so you don't forget, hey, you liked this object. I want to make sure you keep seeing it until you purchase it. That's a follow-up. And so my follow-up ebook, as well as the Overcoming Objections bundle, is going to help you follow up in a sequence. So your follow-up is like 2 days, 4 days, 7 days, 14 days. You're going to put it in a sequence, and it's going to automatically follow up for you. So it's a plug and play template that's available. And so if you have a texting campaign, you can plug it in. Hey, everyone. Happy Marvelous Monday. Coach Miss Jessie in the building. Hey, Coach Jessie. How you doing? Thank you for getting your daily heart me. Woo, woo. Thank you for getting your daily heart me. I appreciate you for coming in hot. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you for the love. Yes, we're talking about sales and marketing strategies to ask for the sale in fourth quarter. Many of you have great products. You just don't know how to ask for the sale. Many of you have great services. You just don't know how to ask for the sale. And so, yes, thank you for being a title gifter. Thank you so much. Woo-hoo. Thank you so much. Yes. So, yes, please make sure you love on Miss Jessie, because we're going to collaborate together tonight at 7 p.m. Eastern Time, 6 p.m. Central Time. Okay, so make sure you are here tonight. We're going to have a great collaboration. That's how you meet people. You collab, you connect, so we can make that money, honey. So yes, please make sure you love on Miss Jessie. So we're going to collaborate tonight, 7 p.m. Eastern Time, 6 p.m. Central Time. And so we're going to have a panel of successful people sharing wisdom, knowledge, tools, strategies to help you become super successful in fourth quarter. So we want to make sure you get everything you need. No excuses. We want our people to win. Okay. I want to see you win this season. WIN. You ready to do whatever is necessary. Let's go, pretty people. All right. So go ahead and put that on your calendars tonight, 7 p.m. Eastern Time. 7 p.m. Eastern Time. Tonight is your night. So thank you so much. I appreciate you. Miss Jessie in the building. Now, so what you want to do is you want to make sure you follow up. Once you sent your website, your link, you got to follow up. And you're going to just ask for the sale. Are you ready to say yes to starting a business and making extra money online? That's if you have an opportunity. You said you sell digital products. She said she's been looking for a way to make money online. You sent her the Zoom link of how she can make money through digital products. You got to follow up. You can't say, well, she saw the Zoom. Okay, she saw it and what? She didn't move forward. So you have to follow up. That's why my follow-up ebook and my Overcoming Objection is golden. Chef kiss, baby. You never have to worry about that again. You can plug it into your automation, whether it's an email automation or a texting automation, and it's going to do the work for you. But you need to know what to say. And you also can follow up. And sometimes you have to ask if you're serious about growing, if you're serious about making money online, you're serious about taking care of your family, using social media to generate income, then what's stopping us? What's your hesitation? You have to ask. Be human first. Mr. Frank is in the building. Mr. Frank is in the building. Be human first. People are frustrated. Things are happening in our economy. None of us are immune to what's happening in the economy. So you want to encourage this person to learn a skill. You want to encourage this person to move forward so they can learn how to make money for themselves using this tool. So if you have an opportunity, do not hesitate to offer your opportunity to help other people. I'm a business coach. I have skills that people need. I'm offering it for free as I'm doing my 10,000 steps. We've got to help each other, but you got to ask for the sale. And so like my 3-day ride, I ask people, you want to attract unlimited leads. You want to learn how to market through sales and marketing so you can ask for the sale. Inside my 3-day ride, I teach you how to do that. Once I send that to the person and they don't move forward, I follow up. I don't know if you were serious about growing online or having unlimited customers and clients to connect with. What's your hesitation? Should I hold your spot? Okay, we're getting started. I don't want to leave you. I'm going to follow up with questions. Make sense? If the person says, I don't have the money, woo, thank you so much. Okay, we have 5,000. Woo, woo. We have 5,000 hearts. That's the first goal, 5,000 hearts. Thank you so much, Michelle. Thank you so much, Mr. Frank. Thank you so much. Woo, woo. Thank you so much for loving on the page. I appreciate you. Now, so This is a learning page. Okay. If you like to learn, I like to teach as a business coach for many years. I love sharing what I know for sure because I want to see us excel and scale our businesses. That's why you're the best coach. Thank you. Okay. Now, if money is an issue, she wants to get your product, but money is an issue, right? We can solve that problem, but you have to ask, what's your hesitation? If she says, my hesitation is, I don't know if I have the money. If she says, my hesitation is, I don't have, enough money for extracurricular activities, whatever it is, you can say, you know what? That's why you need to do it. This is why you need that opportunity. So you never have to say you don't have the money. Can you imagine never saying you don't have the money? You've got to get started. We can get you started today. Do you want to use a card, a debit card, credit card, PayPal? How would you like to do it? And if she's like, I just don't have it, you're going to ask another question. This is the overcoming objection. How far away are you? So if your course or your digital product costs $100 and she says, I want to get started with your digital products, but I don't have the money. Your question to handle that objection, your question should be, how far away are we? That's the question. Because if it's cost $100 to get started and the $100 could potentially change your life, change the trajectory of your life by learning a skill, and you have this, and this person feels they need this, and they say, I don't have $100. Your question is, how far away are we? That's your question. How far away are we? So that person will say, I need about $50, right? If they say, we're about $50 away from it. So you already know if it's $100, they're $50 away from getting started with you. Then you're going to ask another question. You see how that works? You're not going to revamp your program or discount your program or do a promotion. You're not going to do that. If it costs $100, it costs $100. And so you say, how far away are we? She says, I have about $50. So we're $50 short. So here's what we're going to do. Okay. You're in the business of solving problems. She has a situation. Here's what you're going to do. What could we do to get the extra $50? In the past, this is when you tell stories, not a lie, a story from your organization, from your team. I have this girl. She was in the same situation. What she did was she started selling stuff on eBay to get the extra money. I have another person. She didn't have the money. She did a yard sale. I have another person. She started selling stuff on Etsy. She started selling on whatever the other website is, right? I have people who made it happen. What ways do you think we can come up with that extra $50? See, you first got to plant the seed. They're not thinking along those lines, okay? So you got to plant the seed. You got to make sure that you're putting her in a position where she's like, okay, how could I come up with the extra $50? Because I want to change my life. I want to sell digital products on social media. She's going to teach me how to sell it. I'm $50 short. And you give her ideas and ways that have worked for other people that she can say, okay, I guess I can sell one of my handbags. Okay, I guess I can sell some shoes I'm not even wearing. Okay, I guess I can sell whatever she needs to do. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Whatever she needs to do to come up with that extra $50. You don't say, I'll pay the $50. You're going to be paying $50 for a lot of people. Okay, you want her to figure it out because you want her to be independent of her choices and how she's going to make it happen. Thank you so much. Ms. Monique is in the building. That is good. You want her to be, yes, you want her to think about, okay, how can I do it? Because when somebody helps you, it's not the same. When you get it out the mud yourself, there's a different level of passion. There's a different level of urgency. There's a different level of it, right? So happy Monday. Thank you so much. I appreciate the love. Okay. You want to make sure that you give her options. Digital marketing in the building. Hi, gorgeous. You want to make sure you give her options. So what else could we do to get the extra $50? Thank you for the popular vote. Thank you for the popular vote. Missed out. Thank you for the popular vote. Thank you for the popular vote. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you for sharing the broadcast. See, more people need to know how to ask for the sale and how to overcome objections. So that's why I put the follow-up ebook together and the overcoming objections as a bundle. And so you can get that bundle today. Okay, I released it October 1st because I was like, this is what they need. This is what they need. Because people ask me the same thing over and over. I'm not making any sales. How do I get the sale? This is how you get the sale. You ask for the sale, but you got to follow up. Thank you so much for the popular vote. I appreciate you. Thank you for joining the team. Thank you for joining the team. That's how you ask for the sale. You can make the connection and you ask great questions. That's how you do it. Keep it short, okay? Keep it confident. Silence after asking is power. Don't keep talking. The problem with most people is they don't get the sale because they're talking too much. Stop talking so much. Listen, listen. So once you said to her, how else do you think we can come up with the extra $50? You know, I have a teammate. She started selling on eBay. I have another teammate. She did a yard sale. Then I had one girl, she started Ubering to get the $100. So what is it do you think that we can come up with that you can do to come up with that extra $50? Give her options. Then she'll think of a way. Women will find a way. I don't care what people say. Women will find a way. If we want it bad enough, we will figure it out. There's a book that's called Everything is Figure Outable. It's a really good book. Everything is figure outable. We will figure it out. Then your job as the CEO, your job is to be quiet. Let her talk. How she can come up with it. She'll say, I guess I can ask my husband. I guess I can ask my sister. Well, let me see. My uncle owed me some money. Maybe I'll ask him to pay me my money back. She will start talking. You be quiet. Okay? Be quiet. Zip the lips. Silence after asking is power. The person who talks the most loses. I don't need to convince you that the 3-day ride is the best thing walking. I don't need to keep over talking you and trying to tell you all the ingredients in the product. I don't need to tell you it came from Germany. I'm over talking you. Relax. Like my teenage son said, Mom, be easy. Okay, relax, relax. If she wants it, she'll figure it out. As long as you're giving enough information, she's going to have all the answers and she's going to move forward. That's why you got to follow up. So you're going to let her figure it out. So you're going to follow up like a pro. This is where most people lose sales. They never follow up. 80% of your money is in the follow-up. Now, the other thing you need to do is you have to track your leads. That's why I created that follow-up ebook. It shows you how to organize conversations, track responses, and close without feeling spammy. You don't have to feel icky. You don't have to feel like, oh, I'm bothering this person. If you have a follow-up sequence, which is in my follow-up ebook, it's going to tell you when to follow up. So you don't have to feel that way. And then the other thing is so important that you have to understand is some people want you to follow up. Like, because they forgot. You take it so personal. They forgot, girl, life is happening. They're scrolling. They forgot about you. That's why the follow-up is necessary. That's why when they want you to buy something on here, if you watch a video on here about watches, all of a sudden you see 50 more videos about watches. They're putting it in front of you to follow up. They don't want you to forget, oh, you like that watch. You watch that video all the way through about that watch. Okay, I'm going to keep on showing you the watch. You all the way on Instagram, here watches. You're like, golly. They want you to remember that watch. That's called follow-up. They're just following up through a system. That's how you're going to do it. So here's something you can say when you're following up. Okay, write this down. Serendipity in the building. How you doing, gorgeous? Here's something you can do when you're following up. You always address people by name. So I would say, hey, Coach Jesse. Okay, I'm going to call your name. Everybody likes to hear their name called. When you go to Chick-fil-A and they say, what's your name? And you say, okay, Jay. When you get to getting the order, they like, Jay. You're like, that's me. Okay, when you hear your children's name called, like me, my football game, that's my son. Everybody loves to hear their name called, right? So I'm going to make sure I say, hey, Coach Jesse, how you doing? I'm going to make sure I address you by name. And I'm going to say to you, yup. Okay, that's why at graduations, when y'all waiting for that name to be called, your loved one, you're waiting because everybody's going to cheer. Ah! Everybody loves to hear their name called, okay? So you're going to address people by name. One, let me tell you what that does. First, you got to understand the psychology of people. It makes us friends. It makes the conversation relaxed. It doesn't feel salesy. You're not just a number, you are a person to me. So we're going to humanize social media. We're going to humanize texting by calling you by name. Okay, so we want to make sure we recognize each other. So it's easy for me to say, hey, Mr. Harvey, how you doing? It's easy for me to say, hey, Monique, how you doing? So true. When I said that, Monique went crazy. Woo! Everybody want to hear the name call. That's sales 101. People forget the basics. Okay, keep the main thing the main thing. The basics do not change. Okay, and so you want to make sure when you're following up, you can ask that person and you're going to say something along the lines. Now, the actual scripts are in my follow-up ebook bundle, so you can get that. But you're going to say something along the lines of, I know you wanted to make extra money online through digital products. Is making money something you still want to do? Question mark. I didn't say, I got to stop walking to say this. I didn't say, are you ready to buy? I didn't say, are you ready to purchase? I didn't say, did you get the $50 yet? I didn't say you come up with the money yet. Notice what I said. I want to humanize. I want to feel her. I want to understand her. I want to be her. If she didn't have $50, I'm not going to make her feel bad that she doesn't have $50. And you're not going to follow up and say, well, did you get the $50? No, you're going to follow up with kindness. You're going to put yourself in her shoes. How would you like for somebody to follow up with you if you didn't have the money? So you're going to be able to say, hey, Monique, it's Jerusha. Is making money online still something you are wanting to do? Question mark. Because see, she didn't purchase yet. She didn't come up with the $50 yet. You're just going to ask her a question. She's going to say, yes, that's still something that I want to do. I just didn't get the $50 yet. She's going to tell you. You don't even have to say it. Okay. Now, if you're really good at this in the follow-up, and I give you all of this inside, you are dropping the gems. Yes, Monique. Baby, I've been doing this for 50 years now. For 20 years. It feels like 50. I've been doing this for 20 years, part-time, then full-time, then created my own coaching programs because it's all about the people. Most people don't understand. It is about the people. If you keep your eyes on serving the people, not begging the people, right, you'll do very well. So now you're going to ask a question. You are amazing. Thank you, Kim. So you're going to say, Kim, is making money something you are still open to doing? Yes. It's yes or no. It's an easy question. Now, most people are going to say, yes, they still open to making money online. Yes, they still want to, start selling digital products. Yes, they still want to take advantage of social media. Yes, the answer is typically yes. They still are open to moving forward with you. They just haven't come up with the money yet. Then you can ask the same question again. How far away are we now? Because see, remember you asked her. So now we might be $25 away. Okay. So now she came up with, $25. So first she was short 50. Now she's short $25. Okay. Oh, great. We're only $25 away. I know you can make that happen. You encourage. Okay. $25. I know you can make that happen. Now you're not going to sound like $25. You don't have $25. Don't do that. Okay. Because that's discouraging. You don't know her circumstances. She might need to feed her 5 children or whatever. Right. Or she just got laid off. She's trying to preserve her money. So you're going to say, oh man, we're only $25 away. What else do you think we can do to make that happen? You just ask again. She's like, okay, I'm going to come up with it. My mom told me when she get paid on Friday, she's going to give me $25. She's going to say, oh yeah, my baby daddy going to come up with it. He's going to give me the $25. Like whatever she says, you're like, okay, great. Great. You encourage. I know you're going to make that happen. I'm going to save you a seat. I can't wait to work with you. You're going to encourage. That's how you help people. You don't help people, by shutting them down, making them feel bad. You don't help people that way. So you want to make sure you're like, okay, I know you're going to do it. I'm going to save you a spot. I'm going to make sure I stay in touch with you. I'm going to follow back up with you at a later date. How long do you think that's going to be? If she says Friday, perfect. I'm going to follow up with you Friday evening. Okay, great. You just talk to her just like you talk to a friend. Like, what day you want me to follow up? Friday? Got you. I'm going to follow up on Friday. Now, you got to track this. So my follow-up ebook shows you how to track. You got to track your leads. Wow, I feel special already. You are special already. You got to track your leads. So whether you're tracking them through a free tool like Google Sheets, You can track your conversations the day you talk to them, or if you have an app like me that tracks your conversations, however you want to do it. I'll show you how to do it inside my 3-day ride business course. If you haven't seen the course, you can obviously text me the word ride, but I want you to get that follow-up and overcoming objections bundle, because that's where you're going to make the most progress in a short period of time. Okay, so you can text me the word bundle. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh, what is this? A pie? Did I get a pie? A slice of pie? Thank you, Mr. Frank. Yes, thank you for the popular vote. That's what we want. We want TT to know that we want education to go viral. Hey, Linda, how you doing? We want education to go viral. Yes, DM me the word bundle so you can get that follow-up bundle. Email me, yes, DM me bundle. You can text me. My number is on my profile. You can text me the word bundle so you can go ahead and grab it. Now, here's another way to follow up, okay? I love you guys. Thank you so much. Jackie in the building, thank you for the follow. If you like to learn, I like to teach. Hold my nose down. If you're learning something, hold my nose down. A screen is going to pop up. Share it to 10 of your besties. I don't want to be the best kept secret. I'm trying to tell you, if we're trying to help people in fourth quarter, I'm giving the information out. I'm sharing with you what I know for sure. 20 years of experience in sales and marketing. I know what I know. So we want to share it out. Let's go. Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. Let's go, pretty people. Now, another way that you can do this, once she is still trying to figure it out, you're going to follow up and you can say, hey, Miss Monique, hey, Jackie. You can follow up and say, hey, Jackie, I know life gets busy. Sometimes you got to say this. So this is the confidence. This is building your confidence. I know life gets busy. I love to help you, or I love to work with you. I love to move forward. Whichever one you want to say, you're going to ask, do you want me to resend my website? Do you want me to resend the info? Do you want me to resend the link? Do you want me to resend the video? Like whatever your tool is, you're going to ask. Because sometimes people get busy. They meant to go to your website. They meant to purchase, and then they stopped for whatever reason. They got confused. The website wasn't working. Whatever the situation is, you still have to follow up. And you acknowledge life is busy. Life get busy for me. Life is busy for you. You probably just forgot. You want to make sure you follow up. Do you want me to resend my website? Do you want me to resend my stand store? You're going to ask. She's like, no, I got it. I just haven't had time. That's building what? That relationship. She's opening up again. She's talking to you. Remember, I'm Coco, you're Serena. We're going back and forth. Now, another thing that's so important, if you want to create a sense of urgency, which I recommend, when you want people to move forward, you have to create that sense of urgency when you're following up. Okay. So for instance, my 3-day ride is fourth quarter. The promotion is if you get in the 3-day ride right now, you're getting ready to have an opportunity to work with me until December 15th. I only did that in fourth quarter. Okay. Normally you have 10 days. Now, if anybody gets inside the 3-day ride, they're going to have now until December 15th. Right? So if someone says, I want to get in, but they don't have the money. When I follow up, I want to create a sense of urgency because I'll have more time to work with you if you start now. Right? So I'm going to follow up and say, hey, Mr. Harvey, okay, I've gotten a lot of people inside the ride. I only take a select few of people, right? I didn't want you to miss out. Are we ready to go? Question mark. I don't want you to miss the ride. Are we ready to move forward? Ask a question. You're going to ask a question. Then you can say, yes, I have a couple of seats left. Did you want me to reserve you a seat? You're going to ask a question. Let the person know the deadline is coming. So like right now, my bundle that you guys put bundle in the chat, the follow-up ebook and the overcoming objections bundle, that's available right now. I made it available October 1st. I don't know how long it's going to be on the website. My assistant put it there. It's available right now. You want to make sure people know, grab it while they can. Like I said earlier, with follow-up, most people need 5, 6, 7 touches before they buy. So what does that mean, Jerusha? They need to see you, hear from you, a text, an email. You need to stay on the brain. Okay. That's how people start to purchase from you because they see you over and over and over and over. They see the value that you give. They see that your product is working for you. If it's a skincare product, your skin is looking good. They're seeing progress. It takes some people time, 5 to 7 touches before they say, okay, I'm going to purchase it. That's why on TT and on Facebook in fourth quarter, when you look at an ad, So you look at an ad of a watch and you keep seeing watches because that's what they're reinforcing. You wanted a watch. You wanted a watch. And they're going to keep showing you watches because they want you to purchase. And they do that 5 to 7 times until you say, okay, let me get this watch or whatever it is. Or let me get this foundation or let me get this wig or let me get this lipstick, whatever it is. They put it in front of you 5, 7 times until you say yes. So your business is the same. They have to see you. Out of sight, out of mind. So let me write this down. You're serving, not begging. Hold on. You're serving, not begging. That's what you're doing. You're serving, not begging. You're serving, not begging. Does this make sense? Yes or yes? Last thing I'm going to tell you, okay? Last thing. Last thing I'm going to tell you. So we having fun or what? Last thing I'm going to tell you, okay? Let me see if we're having fun on Instagram and YouTube. Yes. We having fun? Okay, yes. Let me know if we're having fun. Our goal is 10,000. Now, I got to get off at 10,000. Okay, we need 10,000. Love on the page to 10,000 and share the broadcast. I need you to share it to 10 people. Okay? Everybody that's listening to the sound of my voice. If you are learning something, you're getting inspired. It made you think anything. Yes, we want other people to feel it too. We want other people to learn too. So please share the broadcast. That's what you can do. Tap the screen. 10,000 hearts. Woo, woo. There, here we go. Here we go. Bo Wing in the building. Hey, Bo Wing, how you doing? Now, when the person says yes, I want your makeup. Yes, I want your candles. Yes, I want your t-shirts, whatever. And they go ahead and purchase it. Celebrate. That's a follow-up. When the person purchases, celebrate. Say congratulations, whether it's in a text or in an email. You want to celebrate. Yes, I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud that we get to work together. I'm so happy that you purchased the digital product. I'm so happy you purchased the skincare. I can't wait to get your results from using the skincare or whatever it is. You want to follow up when they purchase. You want to make people feel good about that purchase. Don't you feel good when you make a purchase and the person is like so happy for you? Okay, you want to make sure you're doing that also, even online through a text. Yes, I'm so proud of you saying yes to yourself. I'm so proud of you saying yes to your future. I'm so proud of you that you decided to learn this digital marketing world. You want to do it. You're going to love on that person, love it because you don't know what's going on in their home life. You don't know if they have somebody cheering for them or not. You don't know if they have somebody like that doesn't work. You're a fool for doing that. You don't know what's happening, right? And so I never base my success or failure on what somebody else did. So when I got in my very first company, we had people cheering us on for every small thing. Okay, you showed up to the meeting. Woo! You showed up. Like, you need to make sure you're celebrating every win. Whenever you get a new customer, celebrate with that person. Let them know you appreciate them. Let them know, hey, whatever you need, ask questions. And if they are not ready to move forward, you don't just drop off and say, oh, well, they didn't do it. No, because if you believe in the person and you believe you have a good product or a good service, you're going to follow up. And that's why the follow-up ebook gives you a year's worth of follow-ups. Okay. And just because they don't say yes at the time you need them to say yes, that's why you're talking to more than one person. You follow up again according to the sequence in the follow-up ebook. They say the fortune is in the follow-up. I think the fortune is in the fellowship. Write that down. Say business coach Jerusha said the fortune is in the fellowship. Because the more you're talking to them, engaging with them, following up through the sequence, you're going to be fine. When they are ready, they will contact you. And if they never contact you, right, and you are following up through the system, right, you did your plug and play, you're doing it through texting, you're not physically doing it, you're using an app to do it, they're getting the messages. They're getting the messages. Just because there's a lot of people who are still getting my messages, they're getting the message. It's okay. They'll come around when they're ready. And if they don't, that's okay. You did your job. So if you're ready, I know she said, thank you. If you're ready to learn exactly what to say, when to say it, how to say it, to close with confidence, yes, I strongly suggest you grab the bundle, the follow-up ebook and Overcoming Objections bundle that came out of the 3-day ride. You can purchase that separately because I just don't want you to go through fourth quarter. Automate right. I don't want you to go through fourth quarter and not scale your business. You got to talk to more people. So yes, put bundle in the chat and I'll send it to you, or text me the word bundle. Hi, DM me. Let's use the Service Plus on TT. Let's use the Service Plus button. DM me bundle. Yes, ma'am. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Yep, DM me bundle and it's yours. He said, Mr. Frank said automate. So I use an all-in-one system, and that all-in-one system will follow up for me. It does my email marketing. I can schedule posts. It will post it for me. It does my landing pages. So if you go to my page, you'll see my landing pages, my websites. So I use an all-in-one system because you want to automate. Once you get, 25, not even 25, in my opinion, 50 customers, right? You want to make sure you have an automation system that's following up for you, because it's going to be too much for one person. So once you start getting regular flow of customers and conversations, you're going to want to put that in a system that's conversating for you. And that's why you have the scripts from the follow-up ebook to plug it inside your automation system. Okay. Does that make sense? Yes or yes? Say yes, Jerusha, if that makes sense to you. 501 Nelly in the building. How you doing, gorgeous? Now, yes, Mr. Frank. So let me say this. We're at 8.4 thousand. We got to hit 10,000. We got to hit 10,000. Heart me up. Heart me up. So what we're going to do is I'm going to answer any questions about how to follow up. So if you have questions, put it in the chat. If you're like, Jerusha, I'm afraid to follow up. Okay, maybe I can walk you through that. If you are like, hey, I just send it to them. If they get it, they get it. I'm going to tell you that's the wrong attitude. Big yes, okay? I'm going to tell you that's the wrong attitude. It's not if they get it, they get it. I sent them the website. I said that's not enough. The girl invited me to a meeting. I didn't come the first time. And I actually superseded her, and I became a part of the top 1%. What's your YouTube? It's my name. And I became a part of the top 1%. I passed her. So you better follow up. Had she not followed up with me, somebody else would have gotten me, because I was already open to other possibilities. So you do want to follow up. You don't know it. Sometimes it only takes one person to change your whole business. You don't know who people are connected to. So you don't want to give up so easily. That's why that follow-up sequence is important. Okay. Just like Baskin Robbins. Baskin Robbins follow up with me. They send me an email at least once every 2 weeks. I'm getting an email from Baskin Robbins. They're following up. They're following up, say, we still got new ice cream. We got pumpkin ice cream. We got cinnamon spice ice cream. They want me to come buy some more Baskin Robbins ice cream. Okay. I'm an ice cream lover. And so that's a follow-up. So your follow-up emails, your sequence, it's not going to be salesy. It's all about making that connection, telling them what's going on, promotions, highlights, testimonials. It's so much you're going to put in your email marketing campaign. And someone told me this, another top producer said, you could imagine the money that's on the table if you have an email marketing campaign. So if you have 1,000 people emails, you got 1,000 emails, typically on average, you're offering your thing periodically. It's usually $1 per person. So just imagine if you got your marketing game on, if it's $1 per person, that's an extra $1,000 just from emails. If you have 2,000 emails, 3,000, 5,000 emails, $1 per person, you see where I'm going with this, right? Your money is in the follow-up. 80% of it is in the follow-up. But you just forgot about it because you thought they didn't want it because they didn't buy it immediately. And so I didn't show up to the meeting immediately. I actually canceled the first meeting. So you see, that's why she had not followed up. And I'm so grateful that she did. Her name is Kathy. I'm forever grateful for her. She changed the trajectory of my life. Okay. So trust me, you don't know what you're going to do for people if you're passionate about helping people. If you're only passionate about making money, then I don't know. The money will come. It's my name. Does this make sense? Yes or yes? We're at 9.2 thousand. Woo! Okay. Do me a favor. If you're on YouTube, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. If you're on Instagram, make sure you're following me on Facebook. Of course, Make sure you're following. I go live every morning between 10 and 12. I'm always exercising. So if you want to be healthy and wealthy, this is the page for you. If you want to learn some strategies, sales and marketing strategies that actually work, that you can implement immediately, make sure you follow, hit the bell. So when I go live, you get that notification. I'm just thankful that Grace and Mercy follow me. I'm Jerusha and Bookface. I'll see you on the page by Instagram. I see